welcome to Chris Fit. This is our third week of August working out, and today we're continuing with our lower body extremity or lower extremity workout. So we're gonna first, of course, as per usual, we're starting with our quick warm up, and it's now 6 p.m. So we are gonna get into 10 minutes, 9 to 10 minute warm up. Okay, so let's get it. In three, two, and one. Let's get it, girls. So just start with a breath in through the nose. Inhale through the nose and breathe out. Breathe in, fill the abdomen, and breathe out. Engage, tighten the abdominal muscles, the pelvic floor, and breathe out. Breathe in again, and breathe out. This time when we're breathing in, I want you to lift the arms straight up overhead. Bring the arms straight up overhead, inhaling 2, 3, 4, and exhaling. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Good job. Breathe in. And breathe out. From here, I just want you to look your head from side to side. When you're looking from side to side, you want to make sure that the shoulders on the body remain upon the body in a one position. They don't turn with the head or the neck. That could indicate some tightness. And so what I want you to do is really think about turning the head. Take it as far over the shoulder as you can. And up, down, up. And tilt the head side to side. And from here, ladies, we're going to bring the head right down to chest, the chin to chest. Here, roll the head over the shoulder and back. And here, again, you want to ensure just the head and the neck moving opposite side. Second one. Third one. Now we're going into the shoulder. So lifting up, pull them back away from the chest, stretch the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together and roll them down. Tuck them down into the back pocket, split them again. Stretch the chest as you pull them back, squeeze them together, tuck them down into your back pocket. Give me 4 of those. 2, 3, 4, and then from here we're going to lift the shoulders, lower the chest, stretch the upper back, and relax them down. Lifting up, stretch the upper back, and release them down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're just going to move the hips from side to side. It's leg day. Turn the toes out if you need to. Open up those hips a little bit more. I'm also going to be doing a hip thrust, so I'm going to be moving forward and back. Tuck the bum under, squeeze the glutes, and release them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go side, forward, side, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out. Now we're going to do a complete wind. We're warming up the legs, warming up the hips. So tuck the tummy in and just move those hips right around. So throughout all these exercises, you want to think about engaging the core. And what does engaging the core mean? It simply means that you're going to stabilize the spine by tightening the muscles of the abdomen. You need to actually feel those muscles tightening. You can do that by using this visualizer. Tuck the belly button to the back of the spine. You're creating a nice, strong, solid wall around that spine. And you also want to tighten these lower abdomen muscles and, of course, the muscles deep inside of the pelvis. So you can drop some kegels into there as well. So here we go. Circle those hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're just going to do some calf presses. Press the ankles forward. Stretch the calf back. And 1, 2, 3. Keep pulling yourself up. Keep engaging the core. Think about that engagement from also coming from around the back. You really want to tighten everybody. It's almost like you're a soldier, yeah? Very sexy soldier. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And now all we're going to do, foot down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle the ankles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Ankle down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all we're going to do now is swinging the hips. So lifting up, back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, 3, 2, and 1. We get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. So we're going to get into our workout now. And the first exercise we have is our Romanian deadlift. So you have many different ways of doing the Romanian deadlift, but I'm going to show you one single way today. Now, first and foremost, if you have your resistance tubes, you're going to string the bands through, right? So I'm using 2 bands. I could probably use more than this, but you can just use 1. I want you to ensure that you are being moderately challenged, meaning it's not too hard, it's not too easy, it's right in the middle, moderately challenged. Now, this is not something that I can say to you that use your red band, because that's what's going to challenge you moderately. It's a subjective experience, okay? So what it is, you could pause the video and you can go in again, try different bands, try each band in your set, double them up if it's too light, take them away if it's too heavy, all right? And you'll be able to get your workout in. So I also have my handles. So I'm going to attach the handles to the hooks. The first handle there, attach it to the hook, just like so. That's the first black band. Then I'm also going to attach this one to this hook, just like that. And because I'm using 2 bands, my personal choice, I'm going to attach my 2 bands just as I did the first. There we go. And then this is gonna go, you're probably wondering why I've set up in front of all these doors. So I'm gonna put this right under the door here. So this black part is gonna go under the door and this is gonna stop it from sliding out. So I'll be able to resist, have external resistance against which I'm gonna work. And this will be my bands for my deadlift, okay? Now, when you're doing a deadlift, it's not in the knees. You relax in the knees, but it's all in the hips. So you're hinging, you wanna pretend that you're an old woman, you're old, and reaching over is a string. So it's like you don't wanna hurt your back, so you're using the hips and you're pushing back because you can't bend down too much there, and it's the hips, and they come up. That's a deadlift. Or you could just simply think about pushing back on somebody at a dance party. They push the booty back, just the booty, not the legs. So if you're doing this, that's a squat. If you're doing this, I don't know what that is, okay? It's like a farm or something. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this for 45 seconds, all right? So let me get my timer ready for you. She's been waiting on you guys. Let me increase this time so it gives me time to go over here. So here we go. In 3 and 1. Let's get it. And it's as many reps as possible. Maintaining proper form. Keep the belly tucked in. All that core that we spoke about earlier, you want to keep it nice and tight. And if you notice, the bands never slack. They stay nice and taut. And rest. All right. The next exercise is going to be a pull through. The pull throughs are very similar to the deadlift in that the setup is it's pretty much the same. The only difference now, you're standing, you're straddling it, you're doing it back ways. Like a cowgirl, back way cowgirl. So you're here, it's still in the hinge, and you're pulling through, squeezing the glutes and the hamstring. Pull through and pull through. Now my bands are slacking a little bit, so I want to come out a little bit so that I have that resistance. So when I reach down, I pull, and it's all in the hips, ladies, all in the hips. So let's get this going. In 5 seconds. Let's get it. And notice that even though my hips are hinging and carrying my torso slightly forward, I never allow my chest to collapse onto my thighs. And here I breathe in, breathe out at the top. Breathe in, breathe out. Rest. Excellent work. All right. So now we're going to go into left abduction. So if you have a set of these bands, they would have come with an ankle strap. Now the ankle strap may not look as fancy as mine because I purchased these by themselves. So these are ankle straps that I have here. Many of the sets, the resistance tube sets, come with generic ankle straps, which are still handy. You can still use them. But if you're like me and you really love durability and you are planning to take your fitness journey seriously, get some proper ankle straps. I'm going to put these on. I'm removing the handles. I'm just going to put my ankle strap on, starting with my right side. This may be a little bit heavy, so what I will do, it's always okay to try a weight. If it's too heavy, then you move on, right? If you can manage it, then manage it, baby. Let me see. All right, I can manage that, right? When you do the abduction, make sure the toes don't point out like that. The toes remain forward and you're being led by the ankles. You're keeping the foot parallel to the line of action of the force, which is the band here, the movement, yeah? So, let me remove this strap. So here we go, 10 seconds. Let's get it. And for strength, you want to ensure that you're holding it for at least at 2 seconds. Hold it out there for 2 seconds and come back. You should be feeling it in this hip. And if you're not feeling it, feel okay to do a little percussive tapping on the hip so that you say, okay, babies, wake up. You're the ones who should be doing this job here. And it's not uncommon for you to feel this work happening in the opposite leg as well, because they are also counter pulling. You're pulling this way, this one is pulling you this way in order to stabilize yourself. So that's not uncommon, right? 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Rest. Now I'm going to go to my other leg. 10 seconds. Let's get it, babies. Let's get it. Keep elongating your spine. Don't allow your spine to collapse under pressure. And definitely don't allow your body to lean into the wall like that, because then you're not using the hips. You're using the abs and all the other muscles that are being engaged on that side to help you to lift the leg. So use the hip. And we're not going for height. We're going for contraction, execution of the movement in the best precise way possible. Good. So now we have a very special exercise. All we're going to be doing is the opposite of what we just did, which is an abduction. Now we're going to be doing an adduction, bringing the leg inward. And this is what that looks like. So if, for example, I'm working on this is my left leg, put the band on, the leg on the inside closest to the point of connection for the bands. And you're just going to stand, find a nice neutral position, tuck the tummy in. Make sure you're not doing any hyperlordosis here. So bring the leg across like that and down. Naturally, you're going to feel the urge to twist like that. That's not the movement. If you're doing that, you're using other muscles. The body's compensating for weaknesses that you do have. So all I want you to do is pass the football. Excellent for the groin area. Strengthening these adductor muscles are so important. So we're gonna get it. There we go. 10 seconds. Let's get it, girls. Hold it out there for 2 seconds. Should feel the inner thigh working on this one. Notice my toes don't turn in. I'm forcing my toes to stay forward, and I'm also not allowing my hips to cross over the other hip. Good job. Now we're gonna go to the opposite side. And you are so lucky. We're doing this 3 times today. You are in Chris Fit's virtual gym and you're working out with me. We're doing 3 rounds today. How lucky are you? Let's get it. Crossing over. Let's get it. Pass the football. And relax. Good job. Up next, we have our standing kickbacks. So all I'm going to be doing, still with the band around my ankle, and just demonstrate it real quick. And throughout all these movements, you want to keep the ankles flexed. So holding on, bring that leg back and down. Now you don't want to make the leg off to the side. You want to ensure that that heel is going straight back in line with the head. And always ensure that wherever you're pulling is in line with the force of the band. So you cannot like doing a hip flexion, extension, and be doing this. You're not going to be getting any resistance. It has to be away from where the resistance is pulling. So right there. And come back in. And that 2-second hold is so important for strength building. So let's get it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. 45 seconds on my clock. If you're not feeling that glute firing, do some percussive tapping on it and say, hey, wake up, we're working out here. Good job. Moving to the opposite leg. Right away. Here we go, babies. 10 seconds to set up. Let's get it. Let's get it. And pull it back. And if one side feels harder, don't worry. Sometimes it's just pointing out asymmetry. And the way to fix it is pause the video and do some extra reps on that side that feels extremely fatigued. That's like just 3 reps, right? That's how you grow. Good job. All right, we're getting there. Up next, we have hamstring curls. Hamstring curls. Now, the beautiful thing about this particular exercise is that you can choose to do this with only one band, or as how I'm going to do it now, which is one band attached to each leg, or in my case, two bands attached to each ankle. Let me show you. All right, so that's my first. And this will be my second. So based on the position and the length of these bands, I am likely gonna have to position myself this way so that I can actually get my both knees bending with enough space, right? And that's okay. So what I'll do is I'll tilt my camera down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So here we go. Putting on these bands. On the floor, and hold it, 1, 2, and down. Hold it, 1, 2. You should feel the work happening at the backs and the sides. Hold it, 1, 2, and down. Again, hold it, 1, 2, and down. Now, ideally, you want to try to get those knees beyond 90 degrees and down. All right? Pause. And down, good. And down. All right. Good job. Those are hamstring curls, girlies. Up next, we have our calf raises. And with your calf raises, this is all you're going to do. So I'm removing my ankle straps. Now, once you get used to using these, the adjusting, it gets easier. Trust me, it really does. So at first, it might feel very cumbersome, difficult, but after a while, it's just like, it's so easy. It's like a snap on, snap off. All right. So here's what you're going to do. Snap on. There. And then I'm going to shift my doorstop back to center. And all I'm going to do, placing these on my shoulders, I'm pulling away. So I'm going to go up into a tiptoe, up into a tiptoe. Focus is up and down. Focus is up and down. All right. So let's get that in. So we're going in 4, 3, 2, let's get it. And ensure that you're going straight up as much as possible, lifting. That's a great way of using your resistance tubes at home to work on your calf raises, yeah? Straight up, 2 seconds hold, and down. Focus the lift on the ball of the foot and the big toe. Put the belly button in, engage the core, tighten the abdomen, tighten the muscles of the pelvis. Keep growing through the spine. Good job. All right. The rest, we're going to rest for a minute. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this little preview. Well, it's actually a whole class of ChrisFit. So if you are interested in joining ChrisFit, you can definitely click the link I'm going to be posting here. And of course, down in the caption, and you can join us on September 23rd when we start our round 2 of the 30-day challenge.